All right, so we're here. We're in the building. Good morning, Bridge Nation.
Good morning.
Good morning, DJ Audley.
Good morning.
Whew.
Yes.
Oh, I don't sound breathless because I really have been inside the studio for
You made it.
a few minutes. Yeah,
Yeah. Good.
as I should.
You made it.
I am not at your stage of appearance. Because then I'd have to be beating 5:30. That is rather difficult.
You need me to tell you what time I got here. Eh?
Earlier than 5:30?
4:40.
I lift my hat to you. Yeah, man. So it's a Friday. Sorry. It's Friday! That's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's the second day in the month of September, 2022. My name is Richie B.
Yeah. And you know DJ Audley's here.
And we're going to be having the full team taking care of you until 10 o'clock. Rome is in the building. And we're broadcasting on 99 on the FM band, 99.1, 0.3, 0.5, 0.7, and 0.9 on the FM band. We're streaming around the world at www.thebridge99fm.com. Yesterday, bro, I went to the album listening and launch of Tanya Stevens' Some Kind of Madness. Let me tell you something. Some big songs, a wonderful package, and I expect big things from it.
Yeah.
And throughout the morning, you'll be having some of those songs exclusively right here on Up and Go on the Bridge 99 FM.
Watch our stylist. Scatter Burrell says political parties should stage competitions for MPs to deliver on their promises. So producer Scatter Burrell has given the side eye to a proposal made by Environment Minister Matthew Samuda for a plastic collection competition between the country's two major political parties, the JLP, the Jamaica Labour Party, and the People's National Party, PNP. Samuda had made the proposal on Tuesday during a Ministry of Economic and Job Creation Plastic Forum in Jamaica. And according to him, once the Parliament legislates the deposit refund scheme, the competition can get underway between the two parties. But in responding about Samuda's comments, Scatter had one question which he aimed at the politician. How about competition on MP delivering on many promises and who can uplift their respective constituents furthest? That's what Scatter had to ask. Nothing wrong with that. Of course, during the forum on Tuesday, Samuda had outlined that under the deposit refund scheme, a deposit fee will be charged at the point of purchase and refunded to the purchaser when the bottle is returned via a specifically designed system. What do you think about that? I think it's an interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's a start.
Yeah, I mean, I think I saw the clip where Samuda was making that proposal. Haven't heard a response from the opposition or any other party for that matter. But it would be nice to see them compete at different levels outside of just on the political hostings. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, in a sense, they are competing. If Scatter really sit down and meditate, everything is like always. It seems to always be a show to show up the other MP or something, but. The only problem is that most times the people them benefit. Yeah. That's the problem. Yeah. Like them compete with each other, but the people in the constituency is not really benefiting. So, yeah.
I had to laugh to myself this morning. I read a story. I think the PNP is calling for another minister to resign.
Oh boy.
And I kind of I was having breakfast and I said to myself, yeah, if all of these people resign,
where's the people in the party?
You want my cabinet? Eh?
Where's the cabinet? Yeah. So let's see what happens.
Yeah.
But interesting comment there from Scatter.
Yeah.
And good interesting proposal too from Samuda.
Yeah.
You saw the story about Mavado. Boom Boom saying that he's coming down to host his birthday party in January. Mm-hmm. And right there in the middle of that story is this the whole matter of the warrant that is out for his arrest from the JCF. Well, not even arrest. I think they just wanted to have a conversation with him.
Yeah.
So many people are wondering, okay, how come he's coming to Jamaica? And is he really coming to Jamaica for that event or any other event for that matter? I don't think the Gully God has touched Jamaica in a long time.
Very long time.
Yeah. I wonder how frustrating that is. Especially if it's a case where you want to come home, but you have this kind of thing hanging over your head.
2018, 2019.
Yeah, so it's a couple of years. Yeah.
Wow. It's rough, man. It's rough. I mean, I know I'm love yard, but it's a sticky situation. I don't know how them do this via Zoom.
Yeah, but it
possibility.
Yeah, via Zoom or Skype or something.
Possibility.
Technology is there.
Big screen. Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
All right, we're going to watch that. Boom, boom, good luck with your event, bro.
Yeah, man.
Sean Kingston is in the news as well for his song Beautiful Girls, which has now surpassed 1 billion views on YouTube. I said 1 billion with a B. Wow. All right? Sean Kingston, an American-born singer who grew up in Jamaica, achieved the momentous mark of surpassing over 1 billion views on YouTube for his 2007 hit single titled Beautiful Girls. Beautiful Girls is a reggae-flavored pop song and the artist's debut single, which was released on the Epic record label at the age of 17. It was a sample from the song Stand By Me by Benny King. After its release, it gained worldwide attention, becoming a fan favorite and topping the charts at the #1 spot for weeks. In fact, for 337 weeks, the single appeared on 19 charts and peaked at #1 in Australia, in Canada, and 5 other countries. It was also #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 charts for 22 weeks. You remember those days?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
22 weeks. I remember I kept saying, will it be #1 again this week? Will it be? Yeah, it was there for 22 weeks.
Wow.
The single has received millions of views all over all digital streaming platforms and has left its mark as one of the greatest breakthrough hits of all time.
Yeah,
we say congratulations to Sean Kingston and the connections on that milestone achievement. Let's give Sean a round of applause.
Hey, what go on. I tuned that big tune still, you know.
But so
you see that line there where him say they have me, you know that word there, that triggering word there. Youths them don't follow up the word there. More girl there road. And Sean know that now. But yeah. Big tune still, but that little line there was always problematic for me. You know what I mean? So, Sham have a remix feat will make it kind of better still.
I can tell you that.
But yeah, just a little line there. But cause I be a little pity there sing it at the time, myself included. You know what I mean? But big tune still, nevertheless, when they like it.
He put out a post saying, "Huge blessing, billionaire club."
Hey.
Yeah, man. Congratulations, Sean Kingston, and to his mother. With whom I converse every now and again.
Yeah.
Mama Kingston is what we call her. Big up yourself,
Big up
Mama Kingston. We know she's on top of the world right now for her son. All right, that was Update. So we're now getting right into the proverb of the day, and that will be followed by the pet peeve of the morning.
That's right.
All right, so what's the proverb that you got there this morning?
So you don't want to know. No matter how boar hog hide under sheep wool, him grunt betray him. So no matter how boar hog, hide under sheep wool, him grunt betray him. Alright, I'm saying we can understand what this means now. Come on, look on the meaning. See me cover it up there. Alright. Boar hog, right, hide under sheep wool, which means that's clearly might try to disguise himself. A boar hog and sheep are two different creatures, as far as me concerned. So if I hide under sheep wool, I try to be in the disguise. The moment him grunt, him cover blown, him give away his position, him can't hide no more. That's what me I take from it. You understand me, Richie?
Alright, yeah, man. People's true colors will always come to the surface.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, that's it there, you know. So no matter how boar hog hide under sheep wool,
boar hog.
Him
grunt.
I'm gonna betray him.
Alright.
Alright, so it means people's true colors will always come to the surface.
Alright, I like that one.
No matter how them try to disguise it.
Yes, I like that one.
Yes, sir. Now for the pet peeve of the morning.
Alright, Bridge Nation. So pet peeves are things that others do that you may find annoying, irritating, or even upsetting. And today's pet peeves comes from yours truly, your boy Shells. Alright, you don't want to know. The one is a pet peeve or fault from childhood. Zine, I'm not telling a lie. But if it happen now, it'll be kind of like a trigger. So parents out there, if you're listening, kids if you're listening, we know you can relate to that one. Yeah. You know, say, boops, now when you walk, picture it as a child, you walk past your parent or guardian. You walk past them, you know, whether in the kitchen, the living room, you walk past them, you know. Hi mommy, hi daddy, hi auntie, hi grandma. Past them. You go in your room, you say, yo, you go hold a 5, you go build little. That's when them choose for call you. Me just walk past you 2 seconds ago, you know, mommy. And then now to make matters worse now. I say yes from the room. Yes, mommy. No answer, you know, hardly. They think they don't understand how traumatic that is as a child. For a child, I grow up, you know. Yes, mommy. Mommy. Hey, get up there, you go to the. Say, yes, mommy. How am I call you for again? Jesus. Yo.
Well,
Traumatic.
I have to put on my parent hat.
You do it, don't Richie?
Yeah, well, I have to put on my parent hat.
No, man.
You're under my roof, so guess what? You can't call you anything. And I'm allowed to forget what I'm doing.
That is fair. That is fair.
Yeah, I feel your pain.
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
But
It's my room.
yeah, you have to just work with it. And if I forget for a moment, it will come back.
Yeah.
Relax.
When I go back in the room, I don't.
Even if you're sleeping,
Yeah.
it will come back. Yo.
Yeah.
Remember that thing I talked to you about a while ago?
At 1 o'clock.
I just remember. But it can be upsetting, eh?
Yeah, gee.
Oh,
man.
gosh,
Trust
oh,
me,
gosh.
so, yeah.
Yeah.
Traumatic, man.
You have to go into the mode then when that happens of, you know, I'm a mother still, I'm a daddy
No, that
still.
always, yeah.
I'm just job.
We
I'm just
know.
cool, yeah, man.
But as I say, as soon as you touch back the bed, Sharon! Gee. No, sir.
Now we're talking about Alzheimer's disease actually, in this month of September, which is World Alzheimer Disease Awareness Month. According to the latest World Health Organization WHO data published in 2020, Alzheimer's and dementia deaths in Jamaica reached somewhere in the region of 587, or 3.6% of total deaths. The age-adjusted death rate is 15.09 per 100,000 of population, ranking Jamaica as number 133 in the world. Alzheimer Jamaica is, in fact, committed to raising awareness about dementia through public education and reducing stigma by encouraging people to talk more openly about dementia and Alzheimer's disease. And we understand at Alzheimer Jamaica, they also aim to provide practical support via research collaborations and lobbying for people with dementia throughout Jamaica. This morning, we have with us Ms. Sandra Latibeaudiere, an executive team member and coordinator of the program at Alzheimer Jamaica, who will be telling us some more about the disease and how it affects Jamaicans. Good morning and welcome, Ms. Latibeaudiere.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm excited to share my information with you.
We're excited to hear all of that you want to share with us this morning as well. Shall we start by asking you to break it down a little bit for us? What is Alzheimer's disease?
All right. So Alzheimer's is a type of dementia. So persons always confuse dementia and Alzheimer's, and they try to use it interchangeably. But dementia is what we call the umbrella term that covers all the symptoms that causes mental brain functioning to be reduced. Alzheimer's is one type. Mm-hmm. And there are other types like vascular dementia that you'll hear about, and the causes are different. So, for example, Alzheimer's disease, which is a major one that many persons know about, it is a slow progression. So persons can live with the disease and not show signs until later on. Mm-hmm. While vascular dementia, for example, is a more progressive one, so it appears very quickly. So when persons have a series of strokes, and sometimes they're not aware that they're having a stroke, the brain, because there is the oxygen is not getting to the brain, mm-hmm. It damages the brain, and so vascular dementia shows up more quicker than Alzheimer's disease. So even though Alzheimer's is one of the more people know about it, yes, vascular dementia is quicker. So dementia in and of itself are those symptoms that affect the brain. So it's Alzheimer's and dementia and all those other types are diseases of the brain. Mm-hmm, so once we talk about a disease of the brain, we know all the implications of that.
Yeah.
Because the brain controls everything.
Absolutely.
That's right, yeah.
What are the signs and symptoms that we should look out for that would tell us that there's a strong possibility that one has Alzheimer's disease?
All right. So there are some. Most people think forgetfulness is one of those. Most of us forget things. So it's not only forgetfulness that is a sign. Um, when that forgetfulness causes you to affect how you perform, whether your job or to take care of your personal hygiene, then becomes a problem. So it's not only forgetfulness that we want to stress. It is when it almost impairs you that you're not able to function properly. So forgetfulness to that extent, confusion. So sometimes persons will be in areas that they're supposed to know, but then they are confused. So they're confused about, why am I here? Why am I going to the supermarket? What do I do in the supermarket? So it's that kind of confusion. So that's another sign. It affects some person's mood. Persons who are experiencing dementia or of the Alzheimer's type sometimes will forget their names, where they're going. It will affect their moods. So for some persons, depression is the first sign. So because it's a disease of the brain, it affects your cognition, your thinking. It affects how you perform certain things. So it affects how you do certain things. So for example, somebody will put their phone in the freezer. We know that that's not where freezer, that's where your phone is supposed to go. So those kinds of actions are what are signs that persons are experiencing that. Another sign is where persons repeat themselves. So for example, somebody will say something to you now at 5 minutes. 2 minutes after, they'll say the same thing or ask you the same question. 3 minutes after that, they'll ask you the same question. So it's a memory loss with the repetition. And then you have signs where persons are wandering and they don't remember how to get home, or when they talk, it is unintelligible. So they're telling you something that is not, you can't understand because it makes no sense. Persons will also see things that are not there. So you'll see persons talking to family members that were long gone, dead, long time ago, because their long-term memory is what is more prominent, not the short-term memory. The short-term memory is the first to go.
Oh, wow.
So those are some of the signs.
Greetings, Miss Latibeaudiere. Shell's here. All right, so I'm listening to some of the signs. I know, as a young man, I want them very fret because some of them think they all have phone in at the freezer thing. So my question, does this disease only affects the elderly?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, my God.
There are rare cases. There are rare cases that we call early onset. So you have persons who are 30 years who could actually be diagnosed with that disease. What we encourage young people to do, to start from now,
Right.
because your brain health also affects your heart health also affects your brain. So we encourage persons to do exercises, to exercise their brain. So, learn a new language or do crossword puzzles to encourage your brain. Just like we exercise your body, exercise your brain. Continue learning, eat right, reduce smoking, reduce more sugar intake, because diabetes, there's a relationship between diabetes and hypertension and the leading to Alzheimer's and dementias.
You moved right into where I wanted to take the conversation, and that is the whole matter of prevention and treatment. How can you help us in those regards?
All right. So currently, there's no cure for the disease. When persons are not diagnosed with dementia straight off, there are a series of tests that the doctors, the gerontologists, the psychiatrists will perform to identify, because you have to eliminate certain things before you can say that person has dementia. So there are a series of examinations that the doctor will perform before they say that you have dementia, and they will not necessarily tell you what type you have or what stage you're at. So there's no cure at this point for dementia. So the medication that you get is to deal with certain factors that persons are presenting with. So they may be hyperactive or wandering, they're not eating, and so on. So some of the medication that you'll get is to deal with those symptoms, not necessarily the disease itself. So as I said, currently there's no cure for the disease.
Okay. So as you know, September is World Alzheimer's Disease Awareness Month. Any activities we can look out for during this month?
Oh, we have lots of activities. Normally, what we do during that month is that we normally host a seminar or a webinar. Since COVID has been on the spot, we have been hosting webinars, and we look at different topics. So we look at signs and symptoms. We look at the grief that families encounter when their family member is diagnosed with dementia. And so this year we're hosting through my practicum student who is taking the lead on that, because all of us, let me be clear, all of us are volunteer. We're not paid, and it is only because of the love of people that we want to raise the awareness about this particular disease.
Respect.
So we're not paid. So we get volunteers. So from the social work unit at University of West Indies Mona campus, we often get volunteers, practicum students. So my student is working on hosting a health fair, but it won't be in the month of September. It will be the first Sunday in October.
Okay.
So this is just one of the activities that we are planning. As I said, all of us are volunteers. We would love to walk the streets and talk to people, because unfortunately a lot of people don't know about the disease. So they are abusing their family members because they're thinking that they're lying on them, not recognizing that it is really memory loss.
Yeah.
And so they're abusing their family members because they think that they're playing tricks on them and they're telling lies on them. So part of our efforts is really to raise awareness and say, they're not telling lies on you. It's really just because the disease of the brain,
Yes.
it affects all aspects of your life.
Oh boy, thank you so much. Now, how can persons interested make contact with Alzheimer Jamaica?
All right, so let me give you all of our contact. So we don't have a physical office because, as I said, we're all volunteers.
Yes.
So we have a website, www.alzheimersjamaica, and it is spelled out, Jamaica is spelled out, .org. You can email us at info@alzheimersjamaica.org. And again, Alzheimer's Jamaica is spelled out. You can reach us on Twitter and Instagram at Alzheimer's JA. So that at that point, Jamaica is not spelled out. Alzheimer's JA. So those are the means. And we are on Twitter. We are on Instagram. And we have some followers. Some people have been following us. So that is how you'd reach us.
All right.
Sandra, it was really wonderful talking with you this morning. Congratulations. Thank you, and all the members of Alzheimer's Jamaica for the work that you're putting in. And we learned a lot this morning. Thank you again. And you have a wonderful day, a great weekend, and keep on keeping on. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Thank you, and take care. Thank you.
All righty then. That's Sandra Latibeaudiere, Executive Team Member and Coordinator of Programs at Alzheimer's Jamaica. I had a dream last night that this morning we shall have a winner.
Oh,
I don't know if it'll come true, but we'll find out right now. Good morning, caller. Welcome to the Secret Sound Game.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Joseph,
Indeed.
you get it started this morning.
You know what's my Bible name?
Huh?
Joseph the Dreamer, you know.
What's that?
Joseph the Dreamer.
ah,
We interpreted the dream this morning.
seal.
All right, Joe, let's hear it.
So it is a microwave. Reheating some food, I presume, and that sound at the end is it opening and closing. Well, somebody opening and closing.
A microwave heating up some food and the sound of the door opening and closing.
Yeah.
Well, dreamer. We're gonna keep dreaming. Goes whack.
Sorry about that, Joe.
Just.
Next time you call, I shall recognize you as the dreamer.
No, sir.
Let's go on to the second caller. Good morning, you're on the air. Welcome to the Secret Sound Game here on the Bridge 99 FM. Let's take our second caller right now. Good morning. Oh, okay. They put us on hold after they called
busy
through. Can you
people.
imagine that?
That's how it goes.
Don't do that. Somebody's going to take your turn. You might hear the next person with the same answer that you had.
It's rough, you know.
You would have to beat yourself. So, we have a sound, the secret sound, and many people have been trying. Nobody has won this morning. Will we get a winner? As my dream last night suggested. It was not clear who would win in the dream, but it said there's a strong possibility. Good morning, you're on the air. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning and welcome. Who's calling?
Macintosh from Westmoreland.
Hey, what's up, Miss Mac?
Man.
Yes, I'm good.
All is well in Westmoreland this morning?
Yes,
All right.
sunshine.
Oh,
All
sunshine
right,
and
lovely, lovely.
Wonderful.
All right, Miss Mark, what's your answer?
Well, I think it's a microwave that you put a porridge to cook in, or you boil in some water and you gauge it, and when it is finished, it makes that sound and you open it.
So what kind of porridge is that going to be now?
The instant one. Instant porridge or your water boiling. You put the
Instant what?
water
Cornmeal,
to the
cornmeal,
tea.
oats. That would be cornmeal, oats.
No, not cornmeal.
No, it's not cornmeal. From that sound, you know it's not cornmeal.
No.
Which one might it be then? It's not the oats either, would you think? Or
It can be. It is the oats. Because that is easier.
So you're saying it's definitely the oats.
Yeah.
It's the instant porridge mix being warmed up there. And it's the instant oats, she says. Miss McIntosh, do you like oats porridge yourself?
Yes, but
You like it?
yes, I do.
Have some for breakfast.
Wah, wah, wah.
All right, thank you to Miss Mac.
Yeah. Richie make Miss Mac write a whole essay.
I just want to get all the deets from my peeps. Good morning, caller. You're on the air. Hello. Uh-oh. There it goes again. Somebody says, I got another call coming in.
They're nervous.
No, they're maybe nervous. But 876-676-4996 is the number that we ask you to call. And it looks like my dream last night was definitely off track. Play the sound one more time. Let them hear it. Think about it on the weekend. Come back at us next week, Monday.
That's right.
When we'll have another playtime and game time in the Secret Sound Game. It's that time of the morning when we head over to Canada for the Canadian Connection. We've got Red and Ritz at Flow 98.7. Shall we call them our partners in crime? I think not. Good morning, Red and Ritz.
Good morning.
What's up?
Oh, go on.
We're good.
Yeah.
We just had a guest here, Solitaire. Big shouts to Solitaire.
Yes.
Canadian legend.
In the building?
Yeah, right there, Red.
He left.
Yes, no, he was just here. We do Freestyle Friday every Friday where we have a different artist come in and rhyme over some beats and stuff. So we had the Toronto legend Solitaire here today.
Oh, you paused. Did I say something? Because when I said legend, I didn't know why you paused.
No, it was your...
Oh, the headphones.
Yes.
That's what happens when your beats don't charge up. They need to make better headphones.
When you do the freestyle, right?
Yeah.
Are you always convinced that the lyrics are being made right there on the spot?
No, actually...
I really don't care.
No, the rule we've put in place is we just call it freestyle with the 2022 version of freestyle. So it doesn't have to be off the top. It could be written or whatever. Just something that, we haven't heard before.
Richie B, the man who exposes behind the scenes. Yes.
I know some Jamaican artists who, when those opportunities present themselves, they always seem to want to build something on the spot and show that they can do it. You know what I mean?
Oh, Jamaican artists are a whole different vibe. But, I mean, Toronto artists, for the most part, they do.
Yeah.
Big shouts to Solitaire, who did.
Okay.
But sometimes we're flexible with it.
Yeah.
Once you
It
put on good
takes
show,
a great deal of
Yeah.
skill and confidence to actually build lyrics on the
you
spot.
get bonus points if you throw my name in it.
And double bonus points if you do mine. So pretty good.
And the station. How about that?
Yeah, triple bonus points for the station.
So let's not skirt the issue any longer.
Right.
Let's address it frontally.
Uh-oh.
None of us here on the Bridge 99 FM. And I don't know if any of your colleagues read at Flow 98.7
Okay.
who is taking the airline like we take the taxi. So
What are you talking
you've been
about?
traveling and traveling and traveling.
Yeah, we haven't talked since you got back, Red. All of us. There you go.
Richie, and I know I was at the
Let me
airport.
let her know what we're talking about.
Richie, when you hit me up, I was at the airport, and they were like, attention, if you give up your seat, you'll get $400. I'm like, damn, that sounds good. Then I was like, they're like, attention, we're now giving $600. Then they got to $800. I was like, I didn't know what to do, but I had a show to go see.
Do I hear 1,000? Do I hear 1,000?
Yeah, exactly. So Richie's talking about Philly. I had a chance to go see some friends perform. Had a really great time. It was from the top, let's see, headliner, KRS-One, Slick Rick, Big Daddy Kane, Nice and Smooth. Who else was there? Moni Love,
Wow.
Uncle Luke, Chug Rock,
It's a big lineup
Kwame, Omar Epps was backstage. I didn't know Moni Love was Jamaican. And when I said that, everyone's looking at me like, are you crazy? I didn't know that. You knew that, of course,
Yeah.
Fritz.
Yeah, I knew that.
Her mother lives in Brampton, she was telling me.
That I did not know.
Yeah.
Really? So she's here a lot?
Yeah. She said she comes through once in a while, yeah.
We need her for a freestyle
But shouts to
Friday.
her mom. We needed her mom in on the show.
Right?
That's what I want to see. But she's still pretty, because somebody asked me, they're like, is she still pretty? She really is.
That lineup sounds like the halftime show at the Super Bowl.
Honestly, it was a show. They did an amazing job. And it was great to see, Philly, that brotherly love, everybody come out and show up. And I would love to see that tour here across Canada. So
It would kill here.
yeah, any promoters holler at me. It was really, really good.
Red
But
Productions.
you know what it is, Richie? I'll
like-
tell you.
Yeah.
The pandemic, horrible baby daddy, all of that. And ladies right now can understand. I'm saying yes. I'm just saying yes, and I'm going with the flow. 98.7.
Nah.
I'm just going to enjoy myself. That's where I'm at. So I was tired because I worked at Sugar Daddy's and I did some gigs, but I got on the flight. I packed literally that morning, like at 5 in the morning. I just threw things in a bag. And I'm just going to enjoy myself and say yes and open myself to, great new things and people.
Good possibilities. All right.
Yeah,
No worries
that's where
with
I'm
that.
at right now in my life.
That's the life of a jet setter.
Yeah, exactly. Is that what it is?
I think so.
Good times, though. Good times.
Wonderful to hear. And the crowd looked like it was a big crowd, a huge crowd that turned out to see those performances there you mentioned.
It was huge.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe when I saw the line when we were driving in. And people were tailgating outside. So outside, they
Really?
had camped out. I would say 1,000 people outside.
Gosh.
On hills, like sitting there with families, barbecuing. The barbecue was insane.
I'm down for that.
I could smell it. Yeah, it was really beautiful to watch everybody just showing up and showing love.
Yeah.
And I think the promoters and artists need that,
Well, what the takeaway for me is that once you're making good music, decades even after those were released, you will
Right.
still be able to make money and still be able to rock houses and generate a good vibe on stage. So it's a good look.
And right now we're getting into a very interesting interview in Bridge Nation. Because here we're going. At only 13 years old, our next guest has gone viral with her new song called School Walk. All right, Tajana Gardner, better known by the stage name Lil Kish. I look on her, but I don't know if she's pint size. But them say it's a pint size musical powerhouse. You understand me? Her energy bowl. And she's hailing from Mandeville, Manchester, in a community called Fairfield. Now, here we're going, being around her father, who was a sound system, that was her first introduction to music, And as a matter of fact, her parents saw her musical interest and her God-given talent manifesting and encouraged their daughter along the way. We give thanks for that. She had a debut single called Corona, which was released in December 2020, and launched her career to new and higher heights. And she followed up, as she should, with woman violence, times like these, and living the life, all of which have garnered her some serious local attention. Richie, it's an honor to welcome to Up and Go Lil Kish.
Morning, Kish.
Well, go on.
Welcome. How are you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
We're doing well.
Good,
Happy to
good.
have you.
Yes.
Shells, we had to be asking her to share some tips with us off here a while ago as to how you can get to this stage.
Yeah,
because this is phenomenal.
Viral.
Yeah, in just over a week, over 300,000 views. That's phenomenal.
So tell us, how does it feel though? Did you see this? Do you see this coming? You see this forward, or you just doing the work, and just if it reach the people, it reach the people?
Yeah, me sing this song. It have a vibe, so really have a feeling. Say yeah, it a go reach far.
So you had the confidence from day one. No second guessing.
Yeah, because you have a vibe.
And everybody else around you at the time that say, "Yo, hit this." We like that. So what was the initial attention like when you first dropped? Like what was it? How did you feel? Like when you heard the first feedback from the streets? So how did you feel? What was your initial reaction?
Well, as it dropped, I did see it on TikTok. So I say, how you reach so far already? And it just dropped in the evening. And then I say me go up on TikTok and I say me For You page. I say no, this is not normal.
Yeah.
I say. You understand what I say?
Yeah. It's a good look. I like that.
Yeah. Lil Kish, how you got that name, by the way?
Because my father's name is Kish.
Uh-huh.
So they say I'm the medium Kish.
Okay, then.
Yeah, they call me Little Kish.
Uh-huh.
Because I act like him.
Oh, you do.
Yeah.
Respect.
You take a lot from your daddy, but you seem to have a lot from mommy as well, who is in the studio. Hi, Kelisha. Good morning,
Manners.
mommy, and also hi to Tashana. Hi.
Blessings.
Welcome to all of you. So tell me a little bit. Your dad has a sound system or plays on it, you said?
Yes.
Which sound system is that?
Extreme.
Extreme. And so you'd have been watching, the music was around you growing up, right?
Yes, every day.
Right.
Every day we listen to music.
Every day? Okay, so what kind of artist do you see yourself as at this young stage of your life?
Well,
You see yourself as a conscious artist? You see yourself loving dancehall more than reggae?
Positive.
Positive artist.
Positive.
Give her a round of
Yeah, man,
applause.
that we need, man.
Give her a round of
Oh, that we need,
Yeah.
man.
Positive artist. So you want to impact the world with positive music.
positive message also.
Yeah, and messages, right.
Give thanks for that.
Tell us a little bit about the song, though, that has gone viral. I like the title, and I suspect, no doubt, a lot of youngsters, kids like yourself, are loving it. School Walk. What can you tell us about it before we play the song?
All right, so that song is basically about having fun,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just a freestyle that I did. Just
Freestyle?
having fun.
Oh, yeah?
It was a freestyle.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, just
So-
to
so-
have
so-
fun and learn my new dance.
Oh, so there's a dance that goes with it?
Yes.
all right.
Two dance.
Two dances with the same song? With the-
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Because
I mean-
remember, say I want freestyle.
yeah.
Yeah. So anything.
I don't even catch your first one yet. Well, Chelsea's a dancer in the studio,
Where is
though,
it?
so you don't have to worry about
Oh, all right. Nope. All right. What you say?
it. You're going to demonstrate the dance as well?
Yeah. We can
Ah,
do
boy,
that.
no pressure.
All right. Tell us a little bit about yourself. So, what school are you attending?
I'm Bel Air High School.
Bel Air.
Respect.
I'm going to go in grade 8. September.
Okay. Now, Lil Kish, as far as music is concerned, Mommy's listening, you hear? Is this something you want to take seriously going forward, or do you have
Sure.
other ambitions that you also want to pursue simultaneously, maybe?
Yes, I want to be an architect,
Oh, okay.
and same time I do music.
At the same time.
At the same
So you hear that, Mommy? Nothing to worry about. She wants to be a professional architect, and she also wants to do music, all right? You like that balance? That Mommy says yes. Because Lil Kish, you know that a lot of artists will tell you later on in life that, boy, my parents weren't supporting me on my musical journey. But you seem to have your parents' support, obviously.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Definitely.
Yeah, they catch me off guard.
Hey, thank you.
I say, yeah.
Listen,
My lyrics bad too.
this is creative stuff.
Thank you.
The lyrics bad.
For a freestyle?
Some
Thank
big
you.
words I use up on all the mantra. I say, hold on.
It's a good
So
look.
Lil Kish, go on.
It's a good look, man.
Yeah,
Big up.
yeah. It must be feeling good. You must be feeling good at having this
Great.
hit right now. What has this done for you in terms of your mindset? Are you already working towards another, like a follow-up song? You have one ready as yet?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm working on one now.
You're working on one.
And just stay tuned. Stay tuned.
All right, we definitely will. You got a chance to perform this anywhere in front of an audience?
Of
Yeah.
course.
Tell me about that. What's the last place
The
you
amount
performed?
of plays I perform, I
Can't remember. Whoa.
Even the other day, I performed for the grade 7s over my school,
Uh-huh.
the orientation.
Supposed to shot, don't.
Nice.
Everybody is sing and dance.
Nice.
Yeah, it is one thing to have a big song, but then when you have a big dance that goes with it, I mean that
Everything
is
catch.
exactly
Everything
yeah,
catch.
trust
It's a
me.
good look. It's a good
Definitely a good look.
Proud.
You must be feeling proud, and
look.
we're proud of you as well.
Yeah, man, for real.
And we hope that your follow-up single will do just as well or even better. And we wish you continued successes as you go back to school. Also, do well in school.
Yeah, thank you.
And pay attention, pass your exams. And because if you want to be a really successful artist, then you also have to be brilliant in the mind.
Yes, you have to.
You know that, right?
Yes, I know that.
Yeah, man, definitely. So what do you want to say to your fans out there? Where can they find you on social media?
You can find me on all social media platforms at Lil Kish, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all of them. And just stay focused in school and remember that nothing but greatness, that I feel with mantra.
Nothing but greatness. That I feel with mantra.
Believe that.
Well done, well said. Congratulations,
man,
Lil Kish. Nice
Thank
meeting
you.
you.
Yes, and thank you for having me.
Yes,
It's
our
been a
pleasure.
pleasure. Yeah, man. Mommy, you're doing a good job.
There you go.
You got a star on your hands. You know that, right?